Everybody loves somebody sometime. Yeah, baby. Everybody. Oh, I feel great tonight. I just drove down here in my new car. It's got bucket seats. One for me and one for the ice. I just made it up. Jeannie says I brighten up the room every week when I slide down that pole, and she says I may brighten it up more as soon as she wires it to the lightning rod. Lay her out. Poor Jeannie. Oh, poor Jeannie, she's got laryngitis. Can't speak a word. Ain't that beautiful? But, although she wrote me a note and she said, do you think I should call a doctor? And I said, no. Call a ventriloquist so we can keep the argument going. Last night, I took her out to a movie, and with my luck, I sat right behind a woman who was 7 feet tall. It was ridiculous. It's a good thing she had pierced ears. I wouldn't have seen any of that picture there. Oh, and it was one of those... It's smoky. Oh. It was one of those new arty French films, you know, the kind I mean for adults only. It asked the question, can an intellectual who was born and raised in a nudist camp find happiness with the bare facts? You think about that while you go get some beer, I'll tell you that. Now, don't you go away, because here's a nice fellow to tell you who my guests are tonight.
The Dean Martin Show, starring Alan and Rossi, Eddie Ford, Jackie Macy, Leslie Uggam, and Les Brown and his band of renown. Brought to you by...
When the snow comes to cover the ground, it's a time for play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter, it's a marshmallow world.
It's a marshmallow world in November, when the snow comes to cover the ground.
Oh, it's time for play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year round.
There's a marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees.
And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is your snowball. See how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get out and roll it along. Well, it's a yummy world made for sweethearts. You take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar day. What if spring is late? In winter, it's a marshmallow world. Oh, is he good or not, huh? Oh, this kid sings so pretty. Seems more beautiful every week. And he's starting to get threatening letters from canaries. Oh, we got a wonderful show for you tonight. Eddie Foy is... I said, oh, Eddie Foy. And there we are, James Mason, he's here. Jackie Mason. Jackie. You know the one, fingers? Jackie Mason is here. He's a funny guy, and he's still a bachelor. I'm a little worried about him. Yesterday, he went out and bought a painting of Lady Godiva because he likes horses. You all remember Lady Godiva, the White Knight of the Playboy Club? Hey, and how about that White Knight, gallops around cleaning people with a spear? They don't never show you all the people he's wounded. Well, then. And Miss Leslie Uggams is here, and Leslie and I are going to sing all the new songs from my new album called Familiar Songs Nobody Ever Heard. Speaking of Allen and Rossi, here's just about the hottest comedy team around these days. I've known Marty Allen and Steve Rossi for a long time. Matter of fact, I was with him the very night Marty decided to wear his hair the way he does. Actually, he didn't really decide to wear it that way. What happened was he backed into a wall socket. My pals, Allen and Rossi. In my lonely room, where I sit and cry, my lonely room, that's where you said goodbye. Oh, please, darling, come back real soon. Till then, I'll be waiting in my lonely room. I sit by the fire, waiting for your call. I love you, darling, love you most of all. Oh, please, darling, come back to me. Till then, I'll be waiting in my lonely room. In my lonely room. In my lonely
You sing great, but I booked you as a comedy team here.
Well, usually when I sing ballads, I get laughs. It was just one of those things.
Oh, no, you don't. You sing too. But where's that fat little partner that you usually run around? The one with the hair problem.
I think he's at the beauty parlor right now. And I thought while we're waiting, maybe we could sing a beautiful ballad together, huh?
Let's.
Wait a second. Hold.
Hello there.
Hey, what are you supposed to be, a lion tamer?
No, I'm your rotor-rooter man.
Hey, tell me, Marty, are lions really mean?
Oh, Dino, they're meaner now than they ever were before.
How come?
Because now they can eat meat on Friday.
Hey there!
Hey, Martin, who would you say is the greatest lion tamer in the whole world?
My brother, he stuck his head in a lion's mouth.
How many times do you do that?
Only once.
What do you do if a rhinoceros charges?
I take away his credit cards. No, I ain't.
Listen, Mart, is it true that once you made an elephant roll over on his back? How'd you do that?
I shot him through the head.
And
I wish I'd have shot you for giving me that joke. Oh, yeah, them savages came at me. They was jumping and hollering and screaming. They came at me. I really got scared.
Oh, in the jungle?
No, Saturday night on the Sunset Strip.
Marty, what steps do you take if a lion comes near you?
Giant steps. You ever see them animals?
May I? No, what animal?
What routine are you doing?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, I wish I was doing it with you.
What do you use that rifle for?
Huh? If a lion comes near me, I'll kill myself. I know.
Do you
You sure you don't want to try it once more?
do you hunt deer?
Huh?
Do you hunt deer?
No, darling. Hey, are you sure you're both straight men?
Hey, will you... Is he your brother?
No, my brother's living.
Let me put it this way, Marty.
I bought your album.
You're the one?
Yeah.
Let you put what way,
Hey,
Marty?
are you gonna-
Freddie, Stevie? Stevie, baby,
Hey,
what?
look, let me put it this way, Marty. Do you hunt bear?
No, but I'll go topless if you want me to.
I think you hunt two-legged deer myself. Go ahead. Just thought I'd throw it in. I'm going to throw it right out. Hey.
What?
I crossed a parakeet with a tiger.
What'd you get?
I don't know, man, but when it sings, you sure better listen.
Listen, Marty, listen, over here now.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your car? Huh?
I ain't going near my car. I'm staying out of my car.
Why?
There's a tiger in my tank.
Hey, Bart. If a tiger was standing right in front of you, what would you say?
What's new, pussycat?
Listen, are your parents happy that you're a lion tamer?
No, they thought it was dangerous. They wanted me to be a kosher caterer.
Well, that's a nice, safe profession.
In Jordan?
Do it again.
The other crowd is more I'll tell you that. Why are you shaking? What, you got the rickets? Listen, you say something.
All right, how do you know? How do you know when you've been in the jungle too long?
When Phyllis Diller starts looking good to me.
Marty, are the cannibals in the jungle dangerous?
Oh, that's dangerous, man.
You want to hold it down? They are?
Yeah.
Huh?
And they're really dangerous, and they got a funny motto.
If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em.
Right. How about that? Fight too much with Marty Allen and Steve Rossi.
Let these music and dance soon. We'll be without having a different tune. And then there may be teardrops to shed. Ooh, but while there's music and moonlight and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music, that swinging music. Let's face the music and dance.
Wonderful. You are right, boy. I'll tell you that. Hey, and here's something else that's great. A word about another fine product from Colgate. Now, I want you all to settle back, because you're in for a real treat. Here's a lovely little lady who makes a song sound like the last payment on a mortgage. And that is beautiful. Miss Leslie Uggams.
Listen to that warm invigorating beat. Listen to that drama generating heat. When he plays that rhythm, I got to go right with him.
I want you to know how happy I am to have you on the show. You
I
sing.
love being here, Dean. You know, it was so nice meeting your wife. She's so friendly. She
What?
kissed me.
Jeannie?
Jeannie.
You met my wife and she
Yes.
kissed you? She shook hands with me.
She's lovely, Dean. And you know, and she invited me to the house to meet the children.
Hey, I'd like to go with you. I'd like to meet them myself. I don't know right out. What are we doing now?
We're gonna sing.
You
Got an accent,
punctuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You gotta spread the joy up to the maximum.
bring gloom down to the minimum, and
Have faith, a pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene.
slap of your hand, slap of your tongue. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Everybody come along and join the jubilee. Hallelujah.
I said, clap for your hands.
I got a beat like a cop.
Don't you lose sight, don't you lose sight. Everybody come along and join the jubilee. Snap your fingers
I'll come running.
back to you.
Bended knee.
Snap your fingers.
I will come running.
I'll be true.
Take a chance on me.
To illustrate that last remark, Jonah in the whale.
No one they are. What did they do? Just when everything looked so dark. Man, they said we better
Accent, punctuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In-Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In-Between.
Miss Leslie.
La 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 la. Oh playmate, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies
I
too.
don't believe
La
it.
la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And we'll be jolly friends forevermore. La 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 la.
How come they can touch me? I can't touch them.
We'll be jolly friends forevermore.
Frank and I are like this at the bar every night. La la. Oh my heavens, she fell down. Now there must be a string to pull around here someplace. Move over there, will you, baby? Oh, no. Pull this string.
I love Dean Martin.
I love you too, doll, but that's the wrong message, isn't it? I'm gonna pull it again, sweetheart. And I didn't pull it.
It's time for a station break.
Oh, that don't look so bad. Mad. I'll be right back with Eddie Foy, Jackie Mason, Leslie Uggams, and Ellen and Rossi. I'll be back. Easy now. Oh, no, listen. That wasn't me, honey. That
The second half of the Dean Martin Show is brought to you by
Yeah. Oh, this is the part of the show where I just broke everything. I like to relax here with my old pal. Could we do the rest of the show from here? Here's the old-timer Ken Lane here. You know, when I first met Ken years ago, he used to have a beard. Yeah, big, bushy beard, but his wife made him shave it off. She got tired kissing him through a straw. You go home tonight and think about that in the kitchen. I love you truly, whoever you are. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. What's the name of it? Oh. And the moment I saw her smile, I knew she was just my style. My only regret is when we never met, for she lived at 450. Wait, I can't read it. My only regret is we never met, for she lived at 5135 Kensington Avenue, and my wife lived at 5133. I'm going to sing on the couch now. If you'll tell me where the couch is. Turn around.
You know, I'm working across the hall, and I just thought you might get thirsty in here, you know, seeing this.
You all know Pat Boone. I guess you all know Pat Boone. What are you putting me on? Oh, good. He's on television every morning, you know, and he's the Johnny Carson of the corset crowd. You're a beautiful guy. He's a beautiful guy. He doesn't drink, doesn't go to nightclubs, doesn't stay out late. Lives a nice, clean, monotonous life.
I brought those straws because I hear you sip a little.
Oh, I sip a little, yeah. You know, his idea of a big night is staying home drinking cocoa and rinsing out his shoes. Why did you do this? That's beautiful. Yeah, the whiteys. That's
What's white?
You want me to sip this, huh?
Yes, I'll leave that. Oh, would you mind holding that? Because I think I left the cookies in the closet. Well, I might as well take this home. You know, I might have another kid. Here. Oh, boy. I ain't never gonna open that again. What's the song? Oh, I've grown accustomed to her face. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune she whistles night and noon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are their second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again, and yet I've grown accustomed to her looks and accustomed to her voice, so accustomed to her face. I've grown accustomed
She almost makes the day begin. I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again, and yet I've grown accustomed to her looks, accustomed to her voice, accustomed to her face.
Thank you very much. And here's a fellow who's one of the nicest guys in show business. He began in vaudeville years ago. He was one of the 7 little Foys. That's the kind of family I wish I had. 7 kids all working. You're going to really enjoy this man, Mr. Eddie Foy.
What a lovely day.
Oh, no.
White fleecy clouds.
But,
Sunshine.
but,
What a lovely day.
there's sweeter music when she speaks, isn't there? A different bloom about her cheeks, isn't there? Could I be wrong? Could it be so? Oh, where did Gigi go? Gigi, am I a fool without a mind? Or have I really been too blind to realize? Oh, Gigi, why, you have grown up before my eyes. Gigi, you're not at all that ugly, foolish little girl I knew. Oh, no. Overnight, there's been a drastic change in you. Oh, Gigi, while you were standing on the brink, was I out yonder, somewhere blinking at a star? Oh, Gigi, have I been standing up too close, or too far? When did your sparkle turn to fire? Your most becoming fire. Oh, what miracles have made you the way you are? wonderful to tell you.
Oh, thank you. That's Barbara Perry, a very, very talented girl.
You know, Eddie, I'd love to work with you, but the way you move, the way you dance, it's way out of my league.
Ah, Dean, there's nothing to it. You want to learn?
Yeah, well.
Come on.
Oh, shall we?
Right down here.
Now, I'll do it, but you don't make sport of me, because what do I have to do?
Well, now, just you sit relaxed like this.
You're going to dance sitting down here?
That's right.
You're going to sit down, huh?
Now, you
What?
put your left foot there.
You put your left.
That's right. Now, your right foot up there.
Way over there.
And you keep your left foot here.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the right foot back here.
Right here.
Then you put the left foot up there.
You can get nauseous like this.
Here. Keep your right foot here.
Right foot here.
And you bring it back here.
And you bring it back here.
Now, here's another step. You put the right foot there. And the left foot there. That's right. Now, let's
Yeah, baby.
let's do it to music, right?
Music?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. Now, we're going to change the step, and you follow me. That's it. Let's go back to the I blew it. Follow them. Watch it. Go ahead, Juju.
No sense doing it again. They saw it.
That's a beautiful.
My next guest was on the show before. He made us all laugh then, and I'm sure he'll make you laugh again tonight. Very talented guy, Jackie Mason. Jackie Mason.
Thank you very much. It's a thrill to be introduced by Dean Martin because not many people have the nerve to go like this in public anymore. Now, yeah, he happens to be a wonderful guy. And I came here as a personal favor to him. I don't need this. Now, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be a very big hit. I don't know if you're going to notice it. Well, sometimes you can be a sensation and not everybody appreciates it. Different people have their own point of view about the same thing. You can't please everybody. I don't care how great you are. This is true in every field. No matter how great you are, not everybody's going to like you. Like, take a look at this guy. Here's a guy. To this girl, he's a sensation. I'm looking at the same guy. Don't take it personally. It's not your fault. Wait a second. In your case, I think it is. It's just that different people have a different point of view about the same thing. Like, I never expected to be in show business. I never did. And I don't need this. You think I need this? I got enough money to last me the rest of my life. That's the truth. Unless I want to buy something. You want me to be honest with you? No matter how much money you make in this country, there's a government here. I don't know if you heard about it. They keep in touch with me. I don't know why. Sometimes I think they depend on me for a living. I told them, don't bother me. I need you, I'll call you. I mean, it takes a lot of nerve to follow me around wherever I go to ask for money. How does it look? It's enough already. They have a lot of nerve. I say that publicly. Don't get nervous. It's not that I don't love my country. For my country, I would give my life. But my money. Let's be honest about it. When I was starving, you think they sent me money? For years, I was starving. Starving. Didn't even send me a card. How do I feel? Who knows? Maybe I need a couple of dollars. Couldn't care less. As soon as they found out I'm making money, they became a partner. And it wouldn't hurt me if they asked me once. A country could be in trouble once. This is the 3rd year in a row. I told them, I gave already. Ask somebody else. Sooner or later, you got to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. I told them. I said, what are you going to do when I'm gone? You're going to close up the country? All these are jokes, mister. You see, let me explain it to you. Come here, sit with him. You see, if a poor country asks you for money, you don't mind. How does it look? This is the richest country in the history of the world. They should come to me for help. How does it look? You know what the budget in this country was last year, mister? Look who I picked out to know the budget. The budget last year, I'll have to explain it to you. Don't look to me like too intelligent a crowd, I'll tell you. The budget last year was $187 billion. You know what I gave them? $12. Now, do you think without my $12 they couldn't get along? I told them, first spend $187 billion, then if you're $12 short, I'll help you out. That's my best joke, mister. You see, if a country like Afghanistan asked me for money, I could see it. Their whole budget last year, $6. I give them 12, they got enough for 2 years. But a country like this with Johnson at the head of it, you know how much money he's got? A fortune. And I make nothing, I have to help him. I told him, you need more money than you got, go to work. I know he's got to be a president, he can't work a whole day, but a part-time job. You don't want to work, how about Lady Bird, Linda Bird, Lucy Beans Bird, 3 birds without a job? Let him get something, a pet shop, anything. Let's be honest about it. They don't even have to walk to work, they could fly there. I'm not saying this to pick on the president. Don't get the wrong impression here. Let's be honest. I don't mind losing Ed Sullivan. I don't want to lose a country. But let's be very honest about it. This whole thing is becoming preposterous. You don't come to me for this much money. First of all, I love my country. How many times do I have to tell you the same thing? Now, if they spent my money for things that I could use or I get something out of it, let's be honest about it. If I get something out of it, I'm glad to help out. But they spend my money to build things and to buy things I don't need and I can't use. Last year, they spent $11 billion to build roads. I don't need roads. That's right, I haven't got a car. I told them, buy me a car, I'll build you a road. The road they're building is not even in my neighborhood. Why should I pay for somebody else's road? Even if I had a car, I couldn't get to that road because from my house to that road, there's no road. I better stop talking like this. From lines like this, you could be drafted yet. I'll never be drafted. I'm not worried about it. I have a new classification. AGH, after George Hamilton. As a matter of fact, I don't want to say this about George Hamilton because I think he's a dedicated and a great American, and he's a wonderful person, too, and he's a brilliant man, too. I don't know if you heard about it. Since George... This is no time to go for a walk, Since President Johnson, did you read about it? President Johnson's rating has gone down in the public opinion polls, and has gone down very badly. I don't know if Johnson knows about it, but I guarantee you, George Hamilton does. As a matter of fact, I heard a rumor. Did you hear about it? He just called up Governor Romney's daughter for a date. Don't you understand anything at all, mister? What language do you speak? I'd like to make contact with you. There I am, sweating, and this guy's looking at me like this. And I'm not even telling my best jokes. Because I don't want to tell my best jokes. Why should I tell my best jokes for these prices? Even if I could keep the money, the inflationary spiral I found out in this country is so fantastic. The value of the dollar right now has gone down so fast. The greatest problem we have in our domestic economy is the fact that the value of the dollar has gone down so fast that it doesn't pay to go to work. Did you know that? The longer you save a dollar, the more you lose. You hold it long enough, it's wiped out. That happens to be the truth. The dollar of 20 years ago is only worth 7 cents today. And the dollar of today will only be worth 7 cents 20 years from now. If you put away $20,000 now, you know what you'll get back 20 years from now? Tops! $1.25. So why save money? You're wasting your time. You better give me your money, mister. The whole thing don't make no sense because there's other things that go up every year, not money. Bread. Did you hear about bread? A loaf of bread 20 years ago, 7 cents. Did you hear about it? Today, the same loaf of bread is maybe 30. So if you save bread instead of money, you could be worth a fortune. I never do this. For years, I was eating up my profit. Now I go into a restaurant, I see bread. I don't need it, I put it in my pocket. I don't cash checks, I bread them. Let me explain this to you. You're lucky I'm not busy. I'm on the wrong side again. I hope too many people don't take me too seriously because, you know, a lot of people are liable to think that I believe in these things. Only reason I make these speeches is because I'm giving up this country. I'm going to Russia. I'm not ashamed to tell you, to me, Russia is the best place. Do you know it's the only place in the world where they're not worried about communism? And I'll be honest with you, I'm not worried about communism either, because I know in case of a real war, I don't know if you heard about it, we got SAG bombers that would be up in the air in 15 minutes. That's right. Now, the rest of us would be up in the air in 2 minutes. That's the trick, to beat the bombers in the air. I don't want to talk too much on these subjects because, let's be honest about it, I thank God that I live in this country, and I know who I am. I'm no great philosopher, and I don't want people to think that I'm presumptuous enough to believe that I am. I thank God that I live in this country. Let's be honest about it. I know who I am. For years, I didn't know. It's a lucky thing my psychiatrist told me who I am. Well, I walked into his office. He said to me right away, he said, "This is not you." I said, "It's not me? Then who is it? Is it you?" He said, "No, it's not me either." I said, "Then who needs you?" He said, "I'm here to help you look for the real you." I said, "No kidding. If I don't know who I am, how'll I know who to look for? And even if I find me, how'll I know if it's me? Besides, if I want to look for me, what do I need him? I could look myself. Or I could take my friends. We know where I was. We'll know where to look. Besides, I said to myself, what if I find the real me and I find that he's even worse than me? What do I need him? I don't make enough of myself. I need a partner. 10 years ago, I'd be glad to look for anybody. Now I'm doing good. Why should I look for him? He needs help. Let him look for me. He said, the search for the real you will have to continue. That'll be $25, please. I said to myself, this is not the real me. Why should I give him the $25? I'll look for the real me. Let him give him the $25. To make emotions, I think I'm finished. And if I don't get off, I'll be not only finished here, but in the whole business. Because this happened once before, and if it happens again, woohoo. So let's go. Good luck.
Let me hear a melody, I start to sing along, loud and strong. I love to sing along. Let me hear a melody, a simple singing song, as I sing along. We were singing along. We could hear the voices ringing. They seem to say, she has stolen my heart. She has stolen his heart. Now don't go away. As we sang that old sweet song on Moonlight Bay. Sing along, sing along.
Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back a memory when we were kids on the corner of the street. We were rough and ready guys. Oh, how we could our own eyes harmonize. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose.
Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose.
Tootsie, goodbye. Tut, say don't cry. What wasn't there, I'll never forget.
You don't get a letter, then you know I can't write.
Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, goodbye.
She's making eyes at me. Ma, she's awful nice to me. Ma, she's almost breaking my heart. She's beside me, but she let my conscience guide me.
She wants to marry me. I'll be my honey bee. Every minute she gets bolder.
Now she's leaning on my shoulder.
She's good.
Come on, fellas, let's sing along with this good old sing-along
I certainly want to thank Alan and Rossi, Eddie Foy, and Mrs. Jackie Mason, and Leslie Uggams for being with me tonight. And I hope you'll all come back next week to enjoy the talents of these wonderful guests. B.J. Marimba and the band. If it's supposed to be Ba, I'd put an H in there for me. That's B.J. Marimba and the band, and Shirley Bassey. I don't know these cats. I'm lucky I get out of the house. Rowan and Martin and Kate Smitty. Well, they're coming back. Meantime, you just keep all them cards and letters coming in, folks. And this week, Gene and I sure want to thank all you who wrote in to tell us you've made us the beneficiaries on your life insurance policies. That's neighborly of you, real neighborly neighbors. So you take care of yourselves. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you. Oh, goodness gracious, and heavens to Betsy, no. And this week, I certainly want to thank that little old lady in her 80s for sending us, you know, something she's had all her life but doesn't get too much use out of it anymore. It's a little old man in his 90s, that's what they say. I'll see you all next week. In the meantime, everybody love somebody sometime. Everybody. Talking.
Something in my heart keeps saying, oh yeah. My sometime is now.